I gotta try and do 2 minutes in here because it's day 14th of January. I missed 14 days of vlogging. Let's get my full body in here. Okay. Three minutes 15. My ears are tingling. If I miss a day of vlogging, I have to do that again. So let's not miss any days now. What up, dudes? Today's my 10-year anniversary on YouTube. I've been posting on my main channel for 10 years. I wouldn't say very actively, but I've been posting on YouTube as a whole for 10 years now. And technically longer than that. I've been posting on my random baggage channel, my very first channel, a few years before I started the main channel. But I don't count that. I've been around for a while now, and it's strange. It feels weird. My rise to fame happened real quick, and then it plateaued, and now I'm at a comfortable space where I don't feel the imposter syndrome anymore. I feel like I actually have a tight-knit audience that care about me, instead of just hundreds of thousands of views from people that do not care, and are just there to kind of drama watch. So I said I'd be posting daily vlogs every day in January, and that didn't happen, but there's reasons for that. So first week of January, I took a week off the internet. I got banned on TikTok for a week. So I decided I'll just take a break, just chill out for the first week of January. Went to go hang out with my friend in Brighton. It was nice. It was a really nice time. Now, weeks passed since then, I've ordered a microphone for my GoPro. The audio on the GoPro sucks, but the GoPro is really fun to vlog with, and it's lightweight, and I can put it in my pocket, and that's the kind of setup I need for vlogging if I'm gonna do it every day. The mic hasn't arrived yet, and I'm tired of waiting for it. So it's a beautiful day. I'm gonna take you out. We'll take this camera and the GoPro. This camera is just so big and clunky, and like it's just massive, and it's really hard to vlog with. But we'll take it out anyway. This is day one of vlogging, okay? I'm gonna vlog for as long as I possibly can. So I couldn't decide where to go today, so I put a little Instagram poll up. You guys decided I go to a forest, so a forest is where we're gonna go. Again, if the audio sucks on this thing, I'm sorry. There'll be a microphone coming on Saturday. I wasn't gonna vlog until that happened, but hey, I'm tired of waiting. The sun doesn't stick around for very long in Wales, so we're gonna make the most of it. I don't actually know which forest I'm gonna go to. We're just gonna go, okay? Just gonna head out into the wild and see what happens. See my potholy driveway. I think this is something I'll deal with this week. It's daily vlog, you know. This is my life. So every morning I do yoga, I eat breakfast, I check the socials, see what's happening. All right, flip. So we go left or right? We go left. Yeah, I check the socials, and then I go spend an hour outside every day, or at least an hour. Usually it ends up being longer than that. If the dogs are around, I walk the dogs, but usually I'm just out to walk myself. See, this guy gets it. He's on the grind right there. Oh gosh, little lorry. So yeah, at least an hour a day. It's needed. It's necessary to assist mental health. Make sure you're not gonna go crazy, especially in these cold climates. I don't usually spend winter here in the UK, so for me it's utmost important that I spend at least some time outside. Doesn't matter if the sun's out or not. I'm already becoming critical of the way I speak. I haven't vlogged in so long that I've forgotten that I don't pronounce T's very well. I need to amplify my voice so that you can hear me. All these things I'm going to become critical of until I become natural again. But yeah, this vlog is just going to be the most natural, authentic version of me, myself, my life. This is just what I get up. This is what I get up to. I want to show you how it is, you know, how my life actually is, how I live. Sheesh. Don't yet know where I'm gonna go, but like, look at the options we have. Mountains everywhere, forests everywhere. Alright, found a little forest over here. Let's go this way today. So I couldn't make a decision today where to wander. I had to ask Instagram, and Instagram voted forest, so I found one. It's pretty close to where I live. Everywhere that we explore in these vlogs, they're probably going to be within 30 minutes to 60-minute drive, and then when we get bored of all those spots, we'll start expanding, going out further. The only issue is I don't have a laptop anymore, so I can't go further than that and then come back and edit the same day. So we have to explore local. We're going to stay local until we branch out and move house again. There's a lot I want to talk about in this vlog. Let's just get to a comfortable place where I can open up more. At the moment I'm like walking up people's driveways and stuff. I need to get into the forest. As I'm sure you guys are aware, there are more sheep in Wales than people, humans. And the reason for that is that England uses Wales as their farm, and they farm sheep here to eat the lambs. A lot of the lamb meat just goes strictly to England, some of it's shipped abroad. But all the sheep in Wales, and all the jokes about Welsh people having sex with sheep, it's all kind of just a mockery from England. England uses Wales as their farm, it's their land. So to then make fun of us and say that we have sex with sheep, it's kind of disrespectful, seeing as it's their sheep. We're here just working for them. I say we as if I'm responsible or I'm involved in any way, but I'm not. I'm just an observer. I live on a sheep farm, and I don't like it. Like every spring, all the sheep are born. A few months later, they're ripped away from their parents and sold as lamb meat. And it's all because of England. Like, I'm sure there's Welsh people involved too, but it's just England. England making money, exploiting the Welsh. They exploit Scotland too. It's probably the same deal up there. Because England as a country has a lot of people, not a lot of farmable land, so they have to use other countries. Just a little fun fact. I might make a whole video about the sheep industry. It's pretty brutal, manipulative, pretty disgusting. And we'll see. If you guys are interested in sheep stuff, I'll go down that rabbit hole and explain it all for you. You won't look at sheep the same way again. Alright, I was starting to lose hope that I wasn't following a footpath. And then we found these little things. These are public footpath signs, arrows. Just chilling and getting back on the path. The line between people's driveways and farms is very blurred because the right of way, public footpaths in the UK, they're quite intrusive on farmers and stuff. How am I supposed to get through? Okay. But thankfully these things exist, otherwise all the land in the UK would be privatised, locked. You wouldn't be able to go through any of it. Obviously I don't obey those rules. I ignore all those rules. I do my own thing. But just the convenience of it all for regular peeps. Oh yeah, obviously I'm barefoot again here in winter. There's no time of year where I take a break from it, you know. If I took a break during winter and put shoes on to make them slightly warmer, I would lose all the progress from that year, all the strength I'd built up. I would just lose it. So I have to stick it out throughout winter as well. Yeah, winter's definitely the most challenging months to be barefoot, especially if it snows, but strangely enough, it doesn't snow anymore here in Wales. It hasn't snowed here for a while that I'm aware of. I mean, I'm obviously not here all the time, but back when I was in high school, I remember every winter it would snow. It would be falling off the roofs, it'd be everywhere, it'd be like feet of it, foots of snows. It doesn't happen anymore. It's actually really warm. This year has been one of the warmest that I've felt in winter in the UK. And it's just, I don't know, maybe the Earth's going through a cycle, maybe this happens, but I've not been around long enough to measure that. All I know is there's a lot of people producing a lot of, you know, emissions, and it's probably affecting the climate. Probably. I mean, the evidence points to it. Whatever. I'm enjoying being barefoot anyway. My toes get a bit cold. I bashed up this one on Christmas. This little guy here. Bashed it up pretty bad. I decided to hike Snowdon on Christmas Day with Jasper, and it was just terrible weather. And yeah, it properly messed me up. I did manage to get to the summit. We got close, but it was too rainy. There was no visibility, so we called it a day. And on the way down, I slipped a couple times, like proper kicked a rock. Definitely broke a bone in that toe, but when you do that, there's nothing you can do. You can't really fix a toe bone. If it breaks, it breaks. You have to accept it. It's been unusual. Like every time I've been out in winter, there's been other people around. Like, are people just not working anymore? Has everyone given up? Seems like a lot of people have a lot of free time now. I mean, it's nice, but I remember a time where it was just me. I was the only one out here exploring, because this is my thing, you know. So loud. The military are flying around because it's a sunny day. They get all excited, get out their expensive toys. It's just so loud. Anyway, we made it to a forest. This is what you guys wanted. Let's head in. It's very mossy. Looks kind of nice. Whew, look at this place. I hope you guys can get a sense of how mossy and moist and nice everything is. I've only just entered, but the atmosphere here is real nice. Found an opportunity which I think could be kind of fun. Trees falling over, turns into a bridge. That's fun. So this is something people probably don't know about me, but I'm obsessed with old walls. The ones that have been around for hundreds of years and then nature's just reclaimed. So obviously at some point these used to be fields. Now there's a forest here. It just happens and the wall just remains. You can't really destroy a wall. Nature can try, but it sticks around. I love it. Here's something you guys probably don't realize about me, is that every day when I'm out doing my nature walks, I also take OnlyFans pics. Usually nude in nature spots. No full frontal, so it's not like sexualized. It's just kind of like the hippy dippy stuff that I've been posting my whole career. Like, it's just stuff I do. I love getting naked in the freezing cold, taking a picture of somewhere beautiful, usually a forest, and posting it for people to enjoy. Like people love my work, so I'm happy to do it. But yeah, I post every day. So I have to come out and shoot every day as well. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Obviously I can't show you that, but if you're interested, OnlyFans link down below. I literally post every day. You'll probably enjoy it. Get to see my art, my photography. I want to go stand over there. I had to get about 8 shots so you get the one I wanted. Very nice. It's very nice out here. I can see the sun up ahead, so I want to keep wandering. When we reach it, I'll sit down and do some journaling and talk to you guys. Something I noticed as I was getting dressed is a postman drove through the forest, which means it wasn't as safe as I thought. And there's a road right here. Oh dear. How was I supposed to know there's a road right here? The path continues up there into the woods, or it goes that way towards the sun. I can't really decide. That's part of the fun, part of the risk. I come to these beautiful nature spots, but there's always people, especially around winter for some reason. Everyone's outside. I just found this little campsite. Very nice. Perfect place for cooking. Huh. I have an idea, guys. If this video gets to 250 likes, I will camp here for a night. Why not? 250 likes. So go smash that like button, sign into your account, subscribe, make sure you do all those things. But yeah, 250 likes, I'll camp here. Look at this moss land that I've got to go through. I've kind of come off path now. I'm just walking through it all. I know that there's a mountain top up here. It's a spot that I've been to a couple times in the vlogs. It's a fun spot. Oh, this feels nice. Nice to step on. Up we go. Oh, crunchy. Nice. You nature lovers out there, this is why I film looking down a lot of the times. It's for people that actually love the kind of plants that exist in the UK. I love this shade of blue. The grass that's been frosted over, blends in with my pants. I'm sure this kind of stuff freaks people out, but I promise you I'm fine. Been doing this kind of stuff since my conception. Do not worry. I am an expert at barbed wire fences. Whew, look at that view. Alright, I'm going to switch to this camera now. It's quite windy now, but that one right there, the peak right there that you can see, that's Snowdon. That's the tallest one in Wales. It doesn't look very tall from down here, I mean from up here, but when you're at the bottom of it, it's pretty tall. It's about 1,080 meters. So there's really like infinite hiking potential. When we have days like this, I'll happily go up any of these mountains. I think maybe in the next vlog I'll put like a list of all the peaks in my area, and then you guys can decide on which ones I do in the comments. Some quite nice ones. Even the ones in the very distance over there, I've done those before. But yeah, whatever you guys want to see, I'll happily hike. Go. Any excuse to go up these mountains, I'm always up for it. The sun's so bright and low in the sky that I can't actually see what I'm walking on. So I just kind of trust it. See, there you go, now I can see. When I'm not speaking to you guys, my mind is wandering really hard. I'm trying to get a grip on it. But yeah, let's get to the top of this mountain and have a little discussion. Talk about what I want from this vlog and from this year, because it's the beginning of the year, what I actually want to achieve and how I'm going to do it. And by speaking it to you guys, you're now all thinking about my goals. It starts to manifest faster. When you have multiple brains thinking about a certain thing, it manifests faster, way faster. Everything I've ever wanted from this past 10 years, I've achieved it, everything, all of it. So, I'm gonna explain it all in a moment. Let's just get to the top of this mountain. It's kind of hard to talk and walk up a hill. It's a mountain, it's not a hill. Okay, so this was entirely unintentional, but we made it to the top of a mountain also. It just happens, the path led here. Let me give you a 360 view. So off there in the distance, that is Anglesey, the most northern point of Wales. And then we have a little spin here. That's where I used to live, Carnarvon. Can't really see, it's quite hazy in the distance, but yeah, I'll do a 360 anyway. So why am I doing this? 10 years of YouTube, why am I now committing to a daily vlog again? I get a lot of joy out of the routine of creating a little story every day about my life, how I like to live it. Most of the time, I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm just sharing thoughts. I'm like getting out and exploring, doing my normal routine. But for a lot of people that watch my Instagram stories, they say that it's interesting. So I'd rather it be solidified in a YouTube video rather than sit on Instagram and then just disappear. So what are my goals for this year? This year I want to, I think the number one goal is a house. I've lived this nomadic lifestyle for 10 years now. I started this thing as a teenager. Now I'm 29. I still don't have a home. I've lived in a lot of houses, but I've never had a home, somewhere that I feel comfortable enough to be myself. We got close last year. We had that space in Spain for 6 months. That was amazing, but it wasn't something permanent, so I couldn't invest too much into it. It's just such a shame because it would have been perfect. So yeah, anyway, goals for this year. I want to invest in Britain. I'm gonna build a base here. Right now, I'm in North Wales. I'd like to move down to the south of England. I don't mind where, but there's a place called Arundel, which I really like. So I'm gonna try and move there. It's got a beautiful castle, loads of nature, and it's just a nice space. I was there at the beginning of the month. So that's number one. I want a home, somewhere that I can live and work from and have people come stay with me. Because I have a lot of foreign friends that if they had a place that they could stay for free, then they're more likely to come over. That's number one. Number two is build back up my Fractals clothing brand. I used to make tie-dye stuff when I was in Germany, and I've done stuff previously, but I'd like to bring all that back and do it new. So I've been watching a lot of tutorials on ice dyeing. Ice dyeing seems fascinating. You put the tie-dye powder on the clothes, and you put ice cubes on top, and it does this really trippy, cool effect. I'd like to get into that. I'd also like to hire for Fractals. So how I'm going to get to that stage is OnlyFans, daily vlog, TikTok, because TikTok is also paying me, and sell the rest of my crystals, get them all out. Those 4 things, and also Twitch. So those 5 things are going to be enough to fund my move somewhere to south. I'll build those up until I can move to the south of England, and then buy a bunch of stock for Fractals, and then hire someone. So those are the stages. I think before I move, I'll probably get into the tie-dyeing early. So I'm hoping this month or next, buy a bunch of stock and start tie-dyeing. I want to do things like, obviously harems, but also leggings, comfy like jogging bottoms. I don't know what those are called, but like housewear. I don't know what they're called. Some of those, like all kinds of things, different material. Maybe some flared trousers. I want to tie-dye all of it. I'm probably going to stick to like the bottom half of the torso. I'm not worried so much about the top half. I just want to make cool pants. I want people to have cool legs, and I want to be responsible for that. So that's number one. That's my number one priority, is get a home, get Fractals running again, and I want it running to like 200%. I want 2 people working on it at least, so myself and someone else, and I want to be producing like enough stuff for people to be able to come to the store and there be something there. I hated doing drops where I'd have like 100 pieces. It would go out, sell out immediately, and then that's it. It takes me ages to produce another 100. So with the daily vlog, I want to keep it going, and if I do miss a day, please hold me accountable. I will take an ice bath for every day that I miss. I hope to not have to do that. So with TikTok, I went viral recently, got 3.6 million views on a video that was basically a minute and a half cut from a vlog. So if I focus my energy on making dope vlogs for you guys, then I can take bits of that and turn them into TikToks. Obviously there's a lot of luck involved with TikTok, but I spent a good few hours editing that and making sure that it was digestible in a way that people that don't know who I am can enjoy it, and that's why it went viral. For anyone interested, TikTok pays really, really little. The CPM is awful. I got about 4 million views in that week, and for 4 million views they paid me £100. Like, it's pretty terrible. So I'm not going to focus on that as an income source. That's just something on the side that can help grow my brand overall. Twitch as well. Twitch takes like 50% of all earnings, so it's not very lucrative. Not at the moment anyway. So, but I was never doing it for that. Twitch is, for me, a way to stream events, like stuff that goes on in gaming world that I take part in and wanted to share. So I'll be doing a tournament today after I go home. I'm doing a cash cup. I just do it for fun. Nothing. I don't try to take it too seriously. I'm not trying to become some esports pro. It's just something I enjoy, and I want to broadcast that. The gaming channel, shorts channel, I need someone to run those. I don't think I could do all the channels on my own, because as you guys know, the main channel is dead at the moment. There's nothing going on there. I think I'm investing heavily on the second channel because CPM is higher here. It's a more comfortable space for me. The audience is really nice on this channel. You guys are great. But it will also translate then into the main channel stuff, because I'll be more inspired, and my brain will be working in that YouTube space again. Okay, well that's what I wanted to do. That's how I'm going to do it. Now that I've put that out into the world, now you're all going to be thinking about it, and our brains can work together on how to make this all happen. I don't want to stay in Wales. Like, I'm enjoying it, sure, but I don't want to stay here. It's not a very accessible place. It takes a while to get here from anywhere in England. Let's go back into the woods. That's enough of that. Enough of that sitting. So as I packed up my bag and started my descent, a man walked over that was on the other side of the mountain, came over and said hi. A man called Simon said he travelled a lot when he was 18, and then had kids in his 20s and kind of got sucked into the corporate life for 20 years, and now he's at a crossroads where his kids have grown up, moved out, and now he doesn't know what to do. And he was just describing an idea where he wants to buy a van, go up into Scotland. It's so cool. Like, everyone's on their own journey, they've got their own story. He was describing living in Afghanistan for a while, and it's just so cool. Like, he's local to here. It's just interesting. Like, you meet some cool people up on the mountains. There's quite a lot of people up here, actually. There's like 6 different people I've seen so far. There's a man in his like 60s, 70s running up here. He didn't have much to say. I said good afternoon to him, and then about 10 seconds later he turns around and waves at me. He was just in the zone. But yeah, something I forgot to mention when I was sitting down back there is that my end goal for all of this is not a house. My end goal is build a house. So I want to buy some land, build a hobbit hole. That's my end goal. And then use that to live in, and then Airbnb when I'm not around. That's the end goal. And getting there requires all the steps that I described. So get like 4 or 5 different income streams, use that to move house, hire someone to live and work from that house. So the company Fractals will be run from the house that we rent. And then once all that's in place, I'm then free to travel again and make content that way. Obviously, the cool thing about selling clothes is that I can make content out of it, of the process, but also I can wear the clothes in all of my videos forever. And I've got plenty of influencer friends that I can make tailored clothes for. And it's just a fun industry. Like, clothing, obviously everyone needs some of it, and it's hard to stand out, especially when people all buy from the same places. So making unique things is obviously going to sell forever. So, and I've seen that with all my trial runs of doing like batches every year. They've always sold. So I know the interest is out there. You guys are always very supportive of everything I create, so I'm just excited to get back into it. I'm still thinking about that man I met up at the top of the hill. The fact that he's now at a crossroads in his life where he feels like he didn't enjoy being in an office for 20 years. I'm just so happy that I decided to never do that. I mean, I worked in retail for a couple months and I'm like, nah, that was enough for me to realise that it's not the path that I need to be on. Luckily, I'm very good at listening to myself, listening to what my body actually wants. And I knew that a life of corporate or retail is just not for me. Being told what to do, having to wake up at a certain time, and if you don't, you're in trouble. Like, it's not a way to live. The kind of stress is what ages you faster, and I'm here for the long run. I'm thinking long term now. I'm done with short term gratification. Like, all I think about now is what I need to do to get to where I want to be. I'm thinking long term. There's no fast route to anything in life. I don't think so anyway. That's why things like the lottery are so humorous to me. People think that they can just buy a little scratch card or whatever, put some numbers on a piece of paper, and that's it. They just win big and then don't have to worry about anything ever again. But no, there's no short path to anything. You really have to work for what you want. Now that my goals are out there, the rest of these vlogs are going to document and yeah, to show you guys what the path to getting what I want looks like. Because right now, I don't know what it looks like. I just know that it's going to require a lot of work and attention. And I have to be very direct with what I do and how I spend that time so that I get everything that I want. Land, so I can build my own house. That's the end goal for me. That's what I'm looking towards. But this year, find a home. Use that home to build fractals up. Hire someone. And then go travel a bit more. That's this year's goal. So I believe we can do it. I'm going to film the whole process. We'll see what it looks like. Sun's setting. I can't stay up here to watch it because I have to go back, eat some food, get ready for the tournament. It's about to start. The graffiti in North Wales is truly outstanding. Good job, everybody. Yeah, this wouldn't be a V3i video if I didn't get lost, so I'm definitely lost. I came out of the woods, went down the hill the wrong way, and now I have to go back up the hill to try and find my car. It's because I took a footpath into the forest that I've never done before. Remember, it was like next to some houses. I'm basically trying to find that again. I was forced to jump over a wall and now I'm in someone's field. No, isn't this just a pleasant sight? Got horse manure and brambles. I can't walk through that, that's too much. Let's take a leap of faith. Oh gosh. I hope everybody out there realizes how hard it is to walk barefoot. There's so much to think about. Dunzo, that was a long one. Made it back home. Missed the sunset, but it's okay. Alright, it's my little workspace. Time to get on it, it's time to grind.